knew Tommy'd have his team ready, and I knew he'd exploit every weakness we had, which is what he does. He's a great coach. And then we had that one stretch that we got it to 13-15. It was 10-9, 11, and we got it to one stretch, and that's basically all it was. We won the game on a 4-minute stretch. Short of that, they played us. They exploited our weaknesses. They made plays. You know, as I look at it, I sat there and I was just shaking my head. But when I told the guys after, anytime you win, you're happy. We're happy. Got a week off, giving the guys 3 days off. They got the rest of today off. They got tomorrow off, and they got Monday off. So they're going to have some time off. I'm going to be taking off. And so all of you out there, I will not be at the radio show Monday night. I'll be there by phone, and I'll have my staff there. So hopefully no one's upset with me, but I got some recruiting to do. Questions?
Cal, when you talk about that one stretch, that 1-4, how much did DeAndre have to do with kind of getting that thing going defensively?
No, he was good. I mean, but again, in the first half, we had it to 8, and here's what we are. We're a young, inexperienced team. Even our veterans are inexperienced. And so we come off, we run a play, and he kind of jogs off, and they steal it and dunk it. I mean, you know, plays like that, we were up 8 with the ball, ready to go to 10, 12, 14, go in at half, we got a good lead. All of a sudden, it's a 1-point game at half. We get in foul trouble. We got to have some guys perform. You got to perform. You can't go in the game and just miss and throw balls up and then at least defend and rebound and make an easy shot or pass it to a teammate who can make a shot. We had a lot of that today. I mean, it's, you know, I was happy with Josh. I mean, Josh, like I told Josh, there's not that many dominating big guys out there. Josh can be whatever he wants to be. He can paint his own canvas. He can paint his own masterpiece. He can do whatever he wants. He's in better shape. We play an offense that's perfect for him. Now make free throws and make one-footers. You know, the 2 he missed, where he missed one and then he got one blocked? What I said to him, you dunk every ball. I don't care if you missed the dunk. So then he dunks 2, and all of a sudden the whole thing's different. And he makes every basket from there on. And, you know, it's the same with Darius. We just, you know, we got to figure Darius out. You know, the last play, he jogged after the ball like the other team's not playing. Again, an 8-point game. We grabbed that ball. The game is finished. Jogged after it, kind of one-handed it, and then fouls. Oh, my gosh. It's all that mentality, that vicious. Terrence Jones to start the half. He's in the huddle like this. I said, are you okay? You ready to go? You ready? Yeah. And he walks out and fouls 12 seconds later. Sit. Come on. That's what happens with inexperienced guys, that what we're fighting the whole game.
Cal, did you think those things were better in the second half than in the first half? And
Not the beginning of the first half, no.
Second half?
Not the beginning of the second half, no. There was a 5-minute stretch where we stepped on it and we played. And that was, you know, and again, let me say this. We were picking up, trying to press to make them turn it over to do stuff. But again, you're playing with short numbers, so it's hard to do that. The second thing is Tommy dictated the pace of the game. He did a heck of a job. They did a lot of screening with the 5-man, and they attacked our 5. And when he figured out that our 5 couldn't guard their driving guards, he just stayed with it. And they did it 100 times, and that's why he's the coach that he is.
Cal, what about they had one field goal the last 9, 42. I mean, was that anything? What were you guys doing that was defensively so well that was kind of getting them out of what they do?
No, we stepped it up a little bit, yet they had shots that they missed. It'll always be a combination of that. You step it up a little bit, play a little harder, the game gets a little tense. We make some baskets and start separating. They have to make those baskets. Makes the rim a little bit smaller. You know, part of what you want to do offensively, when you go down and really execute and score a couple and create a gap, it puts more pressure on their offense. So now you can defend, put more pressure on them. They're putting pressure on themselves. Then you go on a run and another run, 3 or 4 baskets. But what we do, like Terrence took that top of the key 3. What are you doing? I mean, it's that we don't get it yet. But I thought that Brandon made strides today. Still not the kind of game I want him to play, but he made strides. He broke down a couple things offensively again. Let me explain to you. when a 2-guard, a 3-man, a 4-man breaks down an offense, like they break it off and go do their thing. It's kind of like the running back, instead of taking this hole, he bumps outside and tries to go outside. Can you get that? Because I know you guys aren't basketball bennies, okay? But if the quarterback decides that he's not going to hand it off where he's supposed to, and he runs the other way, and he gets knocked out and fumbled, you go, why would you do that? Do you understand? A quarterback, you cannot break down what we're trying to do. You can't. You're going to score on the way we play anyway. But when we're running something, you got to run it because it breaks us all down if you don't. And he's learning. I mean, he made every free throw. He made that open 3 that busted open the game. You know, we did some good things.